Hello, I am Cadet Mark Rubio, and I will be discussing the myth Orpheus and Eurydice by Ovid in the book Metamorphoses. The myth starts off with Orpheus and Eurydice. They're about to get married when Hymen, the god of marriage, is busy trying to get to the marriage on time, and it says right here in the quote, Hymen went on his way, traversed the boundless heavens until he came to Thrace, where he'd been summoned by the voice of Orpheus, to no avail. For though the god appeared, he did not bring the words that customary use has sanctioned, nor countenance radiating joy, nor omens of good fortune for the couple. This is foreshadowing the event which happens immediately after, when Eurydice gets bitten by an adder in the foot, a poisonous snake, and she dies right there. And this causes Orpheus to go down to the underworld, where Proserpina, otherwise known as Persephone, she's the queen of the underworld, and he goes and starts singing a song. And the song is pretty long. She has a lot of imagery, and he eventually asks towards the end of the song for her to be brought back to life again, because she's the queen of the underworld and she can do that in Greek mythology. And these he actually moves some of the people in the underworld to cry, and everyone actually really likes the song. And Proserpina agrees to let Eurydice be brought back to life on one condition: that as he's walking out of the underworld, he cannot turn back to look upon Eurydice. And that's her one rule. So he agrees. He's ecstatic because he loves her. And as he's walking, he just can't bear to not look back at her. I'm not sure why, because he knows she's gonna die again. So he does it. He turns back around, and as soon as he turns back around, she gets sucked back into the underworld. And there's a quote right here. And she now, who must die a second death, did not find fault with him, for what indeed could be faulted for? His constancy? Farewell, she cried out to him one last time. And she took her place again among the dead. And so this just makes him go kind of crazy, depressed. And he just waits out, doesn't shave, doesn't eat, just waits outside, hoping, I guess just out of depression. I don't know, pretty sure he doesn't have any hope at this point. And he's just waiting for her, singing songs, and eventually he gives up after waiting 3 times the sun had finished out the year. So about 3 years. And this is when he just completely gives up on women. He just all these girls are coming after him, and he rejects all of them. However, he moves his affection to young boys. And here in the footnote it says that Orpheus is credited with originating homosexual practices in Greece. So I believe that he stopped going after women because his love for Eurydice was so strong that he just couldn't bear to love another woman. So he just moved on And to younger boys, I'm not really sure what that is, but I do know that in ancient Greece, homosexuality was a normal practice. So maybe he just couldn't bear the thought of being with another woman, but he was fine with being with other men. Something that I found interesting is the snake that bit Eurydice. Usually in the Bible, the devil appears as a snake. So I saw a little connection there, like snakes being evil, representing death. There's also a mention of Medusa, that monstrous child of Medusa bristling with serpents. So when he's in the underworld, he describes that. So another image of snakes. So that's a recurring theme in the story. So overall, Orpheus lost the love of his life due to not being able to following the one rule, but it was only because he loved her so much. And then he just gave up on women and moved on to men. And that is all. Thank you.